I will tell you an extraordinary story, the story of Alex, a young man with big dreams and a heart full of hope. Like many of us, Alex longed for a life beyond the daily routine, a life where prosperity was not just a distant dream. And sometimes, life surprises us with unexpected twists. This was the case for Alex, our young dreamer, whose days passed between work and the small daily pleasures. In his heart, he harbored the hope for change, a burning desire for something more, something that would transform his existence into an adventure worth telling. It was an ordinary day, with the sun shining in a clear sky and the streets buzzing with the constant murmur of the city. In his usual routine, Alex suddenly encountered something extraordinary. There, in a forgotten corner of the sidewalk, lay a bill. But it was not just any bill. It was ancient, almost mystical in appearance, with inscriptions that spoke of distant times and forgotten fortunes. It was the famous last bill, a relic from the past that, according to rumors, offered a unique opportunity to its possessor. With his heart pounding with excitement and a whirlwind of thoughts crossing his mind, Alex wondered what to do. Was this the moment he had been waiting for? Was this his gateway to a future full of riches and success? Or, perhaps, was it just a piece of paper, an echo of a past that no longer had relevance in the modern world? At that moment, Alex made a decision. He kept the bill in his pocket, not just as a piece of paper, but as a symbol of hope and the possibilities that life can offer. What Alex did not yet know was that this bill would lead him on a path full of decisions, encounters, and lessons that would change his life forever. From that day on, Alex's life began to change. The last bill was not just an object of curiosity, it was a catalyst for possibilities. As he walked the streets, Alex felt a mix of excitement and nervousness. The bill in his pocket seemed to burn with a fire of its own, a fire fueled by dreams and hopes. But what did it really mean to possess the last bill? The legends said it was a key to immense fortune, but legends are often more fantasy than reality. However, for Alex, this bill was a challenge, an invitation to venture beyond his comfort zone and explore the unknown. Soon, news of his discovery began to spread, attracting the attention of characters of all kinds. Some were wise financiers who offered prudent advice, while others were bold speculators who promised quick and easy riches. Alex found himself at a crossroads of paths, with each decision presenting a different path to the future. It was then that Alex realized that the true value of the last bill did not lie in the paper itself, but in the decisions it inspired. Each person who approached him with advice and predictions was, in reality, showing a reflection of their own beliefs and experiences in the world of finance. As Alex listened and learned, he began to understand that wealth is not just about money, but also about knowledge and wisdom. And so, armed with the last bill and a growing understanding of what it means to be truly rich, Alex prepared to make the most important decisions of his life. As the days passed, Alex immersed himself more and more in the world of finance, driven by the mysterious power of the last bill. He encountered people of all kinds, each with their unique vision of how he should use that rare and precious opportunity. The first encounter was with Elena, a veteran investor whose wisdom in the world of finance shone with the clarity of years of experience. Money, Elena told him, is like a seed. If you plant it and take care of it, it will grow and bear fruit over time. Patience and strategy are key. Her words resonated with Alex, who began to understand that wealth was not something instantaneous, but the result of careful decisions and long-term planning. Then came Marco, a bold and charismatic trader, known for his quick enrichment methods. The world moves fast, and money should too, Marco argued. Seize the moment, take risks, and you can see your fortune multiply faster than you imagine. Although tempting, Marco's words made Alex reflect on the risks of seeking financial success without a solid foundation. Among these and other encounters, Alex found himself in a whirlwind of advice and strategies. Some advocated for prudence and long-term investment, while others promoted boldness and quick gains. The last bill had become a mirror of the diverse financial philosophies, and Alex realized that there was no single correct answer. Each financial choice reflected not only a strategy, but also a way of seeing life and its possibilities. It was then that Alex began to understand the true lesson that the last bill had to offer. It wasn't just about choosing between saving and investing, or between risk and security. It was about understanding his own values, goals, and limits. About learning to balance the desire for material wealth with the pursuit of a full and meaningful life.
If this video is opening your eyes to finance, hit like to support this channel and help us keep uploading more content. Comment on your biggest revelation so far and subscribe with the bell on so you don't miss any financial secrets. And if you have a friend or family member who could benefit from this video, spread the word by sharing it. Let's continue with more strategies that will change your financial future.
As Alex reflected on these lessons, he prepared to make the most important decision of all. A decision that would not only define his financial future, but also reflect the person he was becoming. After much deliberation, Alex found himself drawn to the promises of quick wealth that Marco had presented. The idea of multiplying his fortune overnight was too tempting to resist. With the last bill in hand, he decided to invest it in a bold scheme proposed by Marco, believing he was one step away from reaching his wildest dreams. At first, everything seemed to go according to plan. The figures in his bank account began to rise, and Alex felt invincible, convinced that he had made the right decision. But as quickly as his ascent began, reality came crashing down on him. The scheme was too good to be true, and the investment vanished as quickly as it had appeared. Devastated, Alex found himself back at square one, or perhaps even worse. The last bill, his ticket to wealth, was gone, and with it, what seemed to be his only chance at success. It was a hard blow, a bitter lesson about the dangers of greed and the illusion of easy gains. In his despair, Alex remembered Elena's words about patience and the importance of a long-term strategy. With humility and a new understanding, he sought out Elena, hoping to find some way to recover from his mistake. Elena listened to him with sympathy and offered advice, not just about finance, but also about resilience and learning from mistakes. Over time, Alex began to rebuild, this time with a more balanced and mature perspective. He learned to value prudent investment and sustainable growth over the promises of instant riches. Although he could never fully recover what he lost with the impulsive decision, he found something more valuable: wisdom and experience. Finally, Alex understood that the true lesson of the last bill wasn't about how to become rich quickly, but about how to grow and learn from mistakes. He realized that true wealth was not measured only in money, but in knowledge, wisdom, and the ability to recover and move forward. The years passed, and Alex, now with wisdom forged by experience, looked back on his journey with a different perspective. The fall he had suffered due to his hasty decision had taught him more than any quick success could have. He had learned to value the importance of careful planning, respect for the process, and the patience needed to see his investments grow. Although he never fully recovered what he lost that day, Alex found something much more valuable: a deep understanding of himself and what it really meant to be financially wise. He had become a source of advice and guidance for others, sharing his story as a beacon of warning and wisdom. In the end, Alex realized that the last bill was never really about money. It was a lesson about life, about how to face temptations, learn from mistakes, and find true value in the things that really matter. Wealth, he realized, was not just about the amount of money in his bank account, but about the wealth of knowledge, experiences, and relationships he had accumulated over the years. And so, the story of Alex and the last bill comes to an end, not with a grand display of wealth and success, but with a quiet and deep understanding of what really matters in life and finance. Alex had learned that the greatest riches are found not in the accumulation of goods, but in the wisdom to live a full and meaningful life. Moral: true wealth in life is not found in the pursuit of quick and easy gains, but in the constant journey of learning, growth, and understanding. The most valuable lessons often come from our mistakes, and financial wisdom is much more than numbers in a bank account. It's about finding a balance, learning to make informed decisions, and understanding that the greatest investment we can make is in ourselves and our personal growth.